Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the second day of our Nordic Industry Days 2024 here in Copenhagen. I hope you all had an inspiring and productive first day and that you took every given opportunity to network, to make new connections and to exchange ideas. Yesterday, we began to explore the transformative power of supercomputing and its central role in advancing artificial intelligence. We delve into the essential aspects of supercomputing, understanding its capability and the potential it holds for SMEs as well as for large industry. Today, we will focus on practical applications and future innovations that supercomputing can unlock. We have an exciting lineup of speakers and sessions and speakers who will all share their experience and their insights on how HPC is transforming their businesses. Our speakers will delve into innovative AI applications powered by HPC and discuss the future potential of these technologies. They will share their experience and strategies, highlighting the benefits but also the challenges. In the afternoon, we will discuss how HPC can create new opportunities for industry users as well as for the public sector. Yes, so that's roughly our plan for today. Before we get started with Magnus Salgren's keynote on the rapid advancements of open LLMs in the Nordic region, I would like to introduce you in a very short and crisp format to my lovely colleagues who are the leaders of the National Competence Centers for HPC under the umbrella of the European project EuroCC 2, and who are also the organizers of this conference. Each of my colleagues will have 2 minutes to introduce their center and to present the services and the skills that you can expect when contacting them. So please welcome with me Dennis from the Danish National Competence Center. Then it's Den from the Finnish National Competence Center. Roga from the Norwegian National Competence Center for HPC. Tor from the Swedish NCC. And Morris from the Icelandic National Competence Center for HPC. So, gentlemen, to make sure that we stay on schedule and that we are all playing by the same rules, I will track the time. So, Dennis, the floor is yours.
Morning, everyone. As you might have noticed, I'm not one for keeping it short. I'll do my best. Thank you all for yesterday. It was a brilliant day, at least in my opinion. I hope you feel the same way. But now for me to just give a brief introduction to what the Danish NCC is not all about, but some of what it's about. And I think there's a slide somewhere to be found out there. But anyways, the slide is purely informative, and you'll all get the slide deck, I think, afterwards, so you can read up on it there. What I've chosen to focus on today in terms of the Danish NCC is for obvious reasons about industry. So one of our strengths is that we can sort of tailor-made, we can customize a project, we can customize our service to what you as a business, as a company need. So if you have a specific type of project, if you are in need of a specific set of technical support, whatever your needs are, we'll try and tailor-made our efforts to your needs. We are here for you. So if you as a company and sitting out there, perhaps after a conference like this one, thinking, oh, HPC and AI, I'd really like to get my hands on that. I'd like to get started. I don't know how, I don't know where to go. Please reach out and we'll make it happen. And how we'll make it happen is to see and hear you, know what your needs are, see what level are you on, what type of help do you need, and we'll try and help you as best as we can. So really one of the great things about a project like this, all funded, all financed, is that we can sit down with you, try and see where you're at, and make it happen from there. So are your needs basic in terms of we just need some compute time and maybe an introduction on how to get started on Lumi, for example? We'll help you with that. Are your needs more severe? We need all the support we can get. We don't know what it's about, but we'd like to get started. We'll take your hands and take you all the way there. So that's kind of a strength of, I'm guessing, all the NCCs, but on behalf of the Danish NCC, that's our strength. To take you there, to tailor-make projects for you.
Thank you, Dennis.
So hello, everyone. Great to be here today as well. And first I want to say thank you to Dennis and the team for all the fantastic arrangements here and dinner last night. Loved to be here in Copenhagen. So my name is Dan Still. I'm from CSC, representing the Finnish NCC. There's a few of us here today. We have Juhani Huttunen over there and Morten Mattisen sitting over there, and we're part of the NCC Finland team, and you can see here our slide now on the screen. And at CSC, well, in Finland in general, we like to concentrate things. So we really are at CSC in Espoo outside of Helsinki. We also have some colleagues that sort of help us with industrial cases up in Kajaani, where the Lumi supercomputer is located. And yeah, Lumi. We heard some things about Lumi yesterday. It's kind of a focus point in Finland, partially because the Finnish investment in Lumi has been pretty substantial. And through these investments, then we've had some mechanisms that's helped us to attract industrial projects at CSC, and especially for Lumi, we have a close collaboration with Business Finland, one of the primary funding agencies in Finland, and also with VTT, which is one of the primary research enabling organization on the sort of industrial side in Finland. So we sort of kind of operate in close partnerships with these organizations. But of course also really through events like these, then this is the way that we try to bring the message of HPC forward. And then of course training is also an important component for us at CSC. So we've done some well, I'm biased here, but really nice events together with our friends at the Nordic NCC. So for instance, Sweden.
Thank you, Dan.
So and that's probably what I should say.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you to the Danish NCC for being a great organizer for the conference. So Dennis already stole the punchline about our funding and the fact that we are actually working for free. So I'll talk about who the Norwegian NCC is and what we're doing. So the Norwegian NCC is a partnership between the two independent research institutes, SINTEF and NORS, and the national provider for HPC in Norway, Sigma 2, where the institutes bring broad domain competence and experience working with industry, and Sigma 2 brings advanced ICT like HPC and AI competence. And this allows us to do a lot of interesting projects with SMEs and industry. We have been doing projects, for example, in process industry, demonstrating machine learning for automatic quality control in glass fiber production, in public administration, using entity resolution for cleaning tens of millions of data points. Energy planning and distribution, as you saw yesterday, reducing runtime from 2 hours to 2 minutes for time-critical applications. And we also done interesting work within farming, where we helped a company that developed a neural network for detecting field boundaries from satellite images, so they can predict exact seed and fertilization, and migrating the application from cloud over to HPC, and then over to Lumi to increase accuracy significantly, as well as also reducing time to market. Thank you.
it seems that Iceland is next, yeah?
Can we have the next slide?
No, this is us. This is me. Is it on? Yeah. Good morning. Good to see you again. Thank you for last night, and a big thank you to the organizers, main organizers here in Copenhagen, Marta, Dennis. It's been a pleasure. So I'm Tor Wikfeldt from ENCCS, the Swedish National Competence Center in HPC. In order to talk about something slightly different than my colleagues, I decided to lift up focus, emphasize in particular our efforts on training, and not training of large language models, but training of, that was the right slide that we had before. Yeah, training of people, training skills development. But we do focus on three main pillars in our work. One is training, education, skills development. Another one is support, helping people get started. And then industry, well, what do we have there? HPC access, getting actually access to the EuroHPC and other HPC resources, training and consultancy. Okay, so focusing on training, we have emphasized it a lot since we started a few years ago. We've developed training material on HPC topics and also related technologies, AI, quantum computing, programming, and so on. And I'm quite proud of the resulting library of training material that we have. And it's all online, open source. It's in a tutorial-like format, so you can browse it at your own pace to teach yourself any interesting topic in HPC. And one of our plans for this autumn is to give webinars, short format, 1-hour webinars, which will be sort of like an extract from our training material. So we briefly walk over it, we show something interesting, you just get a flavor, you get an idea of the topic, but then because the material is already there, you can go after the webinar to our tutorials and teach it yourself at your own time. And we hope by compressing it like this, we'll be able to reach more people who might not have time to attend our full 2-3 day workshops because of other things they need to focus on. Do I have more time?
No,
No?
thank
Okay,
you.
so over to Morris.
All right. Well, I'm Professor Morris Riedel, and it also explains a little bit why the University of Iceland is mostly behind NCC Iceland. As a small country, you can imagine we are having not so much people, but we pull together several pieces from international collaboration significantly in key areas of science and engineering. So what you see here is our simulation and data labs with really an application domain approach to basically HPC. And of course, this includes here and there some industry collaboration. I brought some examples. One we hear a little bit more about it, but in treble and acoustics, we work together with a company significantly in terms of HPC and AI. Then we have Methane, the language company. Language is very important as a low resource language in Iceland, and we will hear more about this from our collaboration partner AI Sweden. So stretched across all of these different domains, we have international cooperation with Finland, with all the Nordics essentially, and of course also Germany and other partners. I think that really is a little bit maybe unique approach among the NCCs. So if you're interested in exactly those domains that are on our website, then contact us. Otherwise, I think training resources, for instance, are really great from Sweden. We always point to them as well for our SME, so we don't redo the wheel. And I think that's the idea of the NCC network. We complement our strength. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. It was brilliant timing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got curious. This short introduction was meant to be an invitation to reach out to us and to find out how we can support you. And as mentioned, also by Morris and before, we are all working together in one project, which means that we are sharing knowledge and experience and that we are working together on stage, but also behind the scenes. So thank you very much.